To 103, joined now by our Griffins player of the game, Matt Kitzman, who had a team-high 32 points. Matt, I was exhausted watching the game, calling it. How do you feel right now?
Pretty tired, you know. I definitely need some ibuprofen, some ice, but it's great to get a win.
Did you sit down at all tonight?
I think I came out for a couple of minutes in the first. Other than that, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing have you sitting down too much in this one, but great win. Let's talk about it. Both teams sub 500 records, but really get to tell they wanted to get a win tonight. Both teams gave max effort, came out, got after it. Just some keys for your team to win this one as you saw it play out here tonight.
Yeah, I think they're a great offensive team, so, getting some stops down the stretch was huge. Ten's a heck of a player. They got great shooters, so getting stops, and then offensively, we just kept attacking. Joey was scoring at will. Braden, Taylor, all of them were getting to the rim. So, that was it.
You had 32 points. Monster night from you. Just talk about your mentality going into this one. As you guys were shorthanded, we needed guys like you to step up, and you did tonight big time for the Griffins.
Yeah, it's just come out aggressive, looking to attack. I saw some openings, some lanes, just went right to it. And then, just put your head down and go, make the right play, and, everyone was on tonight.
Let's talk about the effort by Joey Andrews. Had the bank three. Hey, sometimes that happens, but 29 points. He earned his night tonight. Just talk about his performance and what you thought about what he did here this evening.
Yeah, he's a heck of a player. And he gives a lot of teams problems because he can score from outside like you saw with the bank three, and he can score inside like he did most of the night. So, he's a great player. He can do a lot for us, and,
Including last night, you guys have lost 6 games by about 4.5 points a game. You've been in so many tight games just since January 1st. I'm not counting the games back in December where you had some close losses as well. It almost seemed like you guys were due to get one of those. And tonight, even though you were shorthanded, you guys found a way. Just talk about the resiliency of this team and how you guys have grown through this process with so many tight games the last month and a half.
Yeah, I think a lot of us think that we should have won a lot more games than we did. We let some get away, but we have some great leaders on this team that we rallied around, especially tonight after losing a tough one like last night that we felt like we should have won as well. But it just shows the character of this team to come back and get a win tonight in overtime against a great team.
Well, let's talk about your path to get here. A local kid who prepped at Juan Diego Catholic High School and had a great experience there. Hobart College was your next stop, and just talk about what appealed to you about Westminster coming here to play for Norm Parish.
Yeah, I was looking at Westminster out of high school, but kind of wanted to go out of state, get some new experiences.
Right.
But Hobart, it was a great school, just didn't like the fit. But I love Coach Parrish and this program, this school. So I came here and it seems to be good.
Great program at Juan Diego as well. Really, it's amazing how that program has done so well in a short time period since it's been around. But you've had a great night, a great career, and this was fun tonight. As you guys win this one by 3, congratulations, and we'll let you go.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, that's Matt Kitzman, our player of the game, as he had tonight for the Griffins. 32 points. They win this one in overtime, 106-103. You guys, I think, have a chance to do something. Just come back to the post-game show. Overtime victory by the Griffins, 106-103 over CSU Pueblo, joined now by assistant coach Patrick Amico for the Griffins. And, Patrick, you and I were talking. This team was just due to get one of these. You guys have been in so many tight games. I talked to Matt Kitzman about it, 6 alone since New Year's Day, where you've been in a tight game. You've had 6 losses by an average of like 4.5 points a game. You guys have been in so many games. We saw a heartbreaker here last night. Tonight, it just seemed like it was due to go your way. You get the bank 3 from up top by Joey Andrews to send us to overtime, and so many big plays made by so many guys up and down the line. Just your thoughts on the win here tonight by the Griffins.
Man, this is a true team win.
Yeah.
This game, it teaches you a lot about life, and when things get handed to you, how are you going to react?
Yeah.
And these kids rang the bell, and we went deep. Leaky played for the first time in his career. He's a freshman and had a big steal and a huge assist late. I think he had 2 assists in the game. So everyone had to be ready. We were missing 3 guys that, play 70 minutes a night.
3 in your top 8.
Yep, and that's tough. But in a year with all these close losses, like we were saying in the break, when last year's team with everybody coming back, we would have been fine with no summer, no preseason workouts, and to get into October and finally work out. But a whole new team, as we only bring back Willardson, really, that played a lot, and he played 10 minutes a game. That was because Jonas was out at the end of the year. And we don't have all that time together to practice, to develop. And, veteran teams kind of got us late. But, hey, we're starting to learn how to finish games. And I think that's a toughness and a testament to, obviously, Coach Parrish teaching these guys. And these guys, like I said, came and rang the bell tonight.
Yeah, as I said, so many guys step up in big spots. Let's talk about Matt Kitzman. His best game as a Griffin. Yes. When you guys recruited him, what did you see that made you think he is the right guy for us to win games like this for us?
Matt Kitzman's a kid that if you said go run into the brick wall as hard as you can, him and Dominic Cervantes might be the only two that are like, yes, coach, and go do it.
Yeah.
They are yes, coach guys that just are willing to do anything to win. And he's a kid that played a lot at the beginning of last year and then didn't play at all to finish the year. But he's a really strong kid. He can obviously, as you saw tonight, get to the hoop on anybody. He's a good shooter. I know he made a couple threes tonight, so 2 for 3 from 3. So he can score at all the levels. He can get it done at the hoop, mid-range, and from 3. And then he made 4 big free throws late to finish it. But he's just a strong-nosed kid and a really good leader for our group.
I kind of joke about the bank 3, but Andrews has made some big plays all year tonight. 29 points, a double-double, 12 rebounds. Just talk about his performance here this evening.
Yeah, Joey Andrews is unbelievable the way he gets to the glass. I think teams figured him out early that he was going to be, a double-double almost every night, so they brought their bigger guys. But he, again, you talk about a guy that can score at the rim and from outside. He can do it. And coming in, he didn't have much in the post, and he's really worked hard, and he hasn't fought us on it. Guards normally want to stay out there, but with his size, he can score inside, and he did it great tonight. He did a good job backing those guys down. He has that spin move to where he can finish at the glass. But if you leave him open from outside, it's good. He's a great shooter. Pretty sure he's our best percentage shooter on the team.
All right, visiting with assistant coach Patrick Amico after the Griffins win in overtime 106-103. Norman, I talked about this last night. You're down now to 4 games. You guys have been in so many tight games. Top 8 made the postseason. You just got to get there. And then this team, after the lessons learned, coming together, you guys, I think, have a chance to do something. Just talk about your approach and kind of the outlook of this team the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, this is a team that, when we talk about it, that does not want if we're an 8 seed, that 1 seed does not want to see Westminster across the line.
Yeah.
If, we're the 7, that 2 seed's not going to want to see us, because every game that we've played, now we haven't played the number 1 team in the nation, Colorado Mines, we get them Friday, but every team that we played, like you said, we've been up, we've been in the lead, and it's kind of slipped away at the end. And we have the belief that, hey, if we get these guys again, we're going to finish it. And especially next week, we'll be healthy, get everybody back, and can't wait to get after it. And, I told the guys, hey, let's really celebrate this win. You guys deserve it, but let's get ready for Friday, because it's not. How many times you get to play the number 1 team in the country at their place, and what a great story it's going to be. As Coach Parrish is going to put together a great game plan, and we're going to go get those guys.
Well, sometimes a game like this can catapult you for a couple weeks, and that's where we are right now. You win this one in overtime, on the road for 2, back for 2 more. Should be a fun couple weeks. Patrick, thanks for coming out.
Oh, I appreciate you. Appreciate you doing this during, wearing a mask, being all uncomfortable here at games, allowing these kids to play, and, everyone from the tables and all of making this possible for these guys. And I want to say happy Valentine's to my wife, and love my kids, and I'll see you all tomorrow morning.
All right, great job. And fans, we appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Normally you'd be here with us. You're watching online, we know, and hope you enjoyed this one. Patrick, congratulations. We'll see you back here in a few weeks.
Thank you so much.
All right, Patrick Amico, assistant coach for the Griffins. They win this one on OT, 106-103 over CSU Pueblo here at Bankin.